Hello and welcome everyone. It is time to enter the kumite. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight. Okay guys, we have Juliana Pena coming up against Amanda Nunes for UFC 277. The potential conclusion to a rivalry is about to occur. Both of these women are heading this season of The Ultimate Fighter, and we're seeing some tension build up for the fight. I love The Ultimate Fighter build-ups. It sells the fight itself, really. Pena got the major upset win the last time they fought, the biggest upset win in UFC history, I believe. If I'm incorrect, let me know down in the comments. I will say that it looked as though Nunes was having a bad night at the office and was not on her A game. But Pena has the wrestling and has developed her jab quite well. With those two things alone, she can apply a lot of pressure to an explosive fighter such as Nunes. Nunes has a lot of power, but she is shown to gas out in her fights. She's one of those fighters that constantly have to conserve their energy. When someone brings a dogfight to them, they can crumble. Early on in the fight, I'm going to be worried about Pena getting caught for sure. If Nunes catches her clean and rocks her, then she may get the finish. She's really good about smelling blood in the water and following up with some nasty intentions. The longer the fight goes on, the more I'd favor Pena to get that second win. One thing that worries me for Nunes is the fact that she's been going back and forth between bantamweight and featherweight and having to cut for both of them. This is a tough one on the body, man. And I think we'll see it affect her more and more the older she gets. Nunes is big. So, looking deeper into the fight on exactly what happened, Pena was sticking her with the jab. She would slip to her right just about any time Nunes would throw and stick that jab down the middle. She was throwing with Nunes. And because the opening seemed to be there and Nunes has that power advantage, we saw her stand flat-footed and trade with Pena. But the way that Pena was slipping, she was avoiding the jab of Nunes and her straight. I would say keep a lookout for Nunes to have something in the toolbox for that next time out. Pena also flares out her elbow a lot when she throws her straight or overhand, and I think it's a bad habit when you're fighting someone as explosive as Amanda Nunes. I think Nunes will slow it down this next time and not bank on getting the finish early. If she does this, then I see her making good reads on Pena and making her pay when she lets that right hand go. Pena started tagging in that left hook after the straight, and that was catching Nunes clean when she was thinking about firing back, when she was waiting for the opening. Is she gonna let the straight go, or is she gonna feint it and pull it back into another 1-2 again? I also believe that Nunes will stay away from the grappling because last time out, she used up a good bit of energy in that first round doing that to Pena. And Pena is obviously good enough to be in her element even when she's on the bottom, and she used it for her favor. That front leg of Pena is wide open for some devastating leg kicks, and I see Nunes doubling down on that for the rematch. She was doing some serious damage to the legs of Pena in that first fight. She was putting her on her ass because of it. This is one of those fights that I really don't know how it's going to play out. Pena will likely have the cardio and the grappling advantage, obviously. She also uses her jab very long, and she was getting through Nunes' guard with it. She would dip into it and kind of come from underneath. Nunes definitely has the power advantage, and Pena doesn't want to trade with her too much on the feet. It worked out last time, but I do see Nunes and her team making some adjustments and being ready for that. Ultimately, though, I'm going to go with Amanda Nunes via third round TKO. If she doesn't tire it out trying to get that finish, then I see her carrying her power advantage into those later rounds, and I see her having a strong game plan on the feet. She does have the advantage on the feet, guys. Don't start writing her off now. It was the largest upset in UFC history for a reason. Pena is good, though, man, and if she can safely bring the fight to Nunes, and I can't put enough emphasis on safely bring the fight to her, then I see her tiring her out. Nunes hasn't had the best cardio if she's in a dogfight. She's tired out many times throughout her career. I also don't know how much fire she has in the tank. How hungry is she at this point? We know that Pena has that fire in her belly, and I'm not too sure about Nunes. But I am going to go with Amanda Nunes catching Pena clean in the third round and following up, but not chasing her to the ground when she drops her. With that, I'll go ahead and wrap things up. If you like the content we're providing, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you disagree with our picks, make sure to berate us down in the comments below. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you can even follow me personally on Twitter. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight.